You see, every now and then in life we get this crazy confirmation, you know, and normally these type of confirmations are like really important and very personal to us, because maybe you were trying to say something to someone, to explain something to someone, and they just didn't want to accept it like whatsoever. So I'm talking about the very important, crazy, mind-blowing confirmation that you are going to have this month, my gorgeous Taurinis, my gorgeous Taurus. This is very important, and it's going to mean to you so much, and it's going to confirm like such a crazy things that you were kind of thinking about, that you were focusing on. Maybe other people couldn't understand you, maybe other people couldn't understand where you're coming from. So this is the type of realization that I'm talking about. You know, it's really strange, it's really bizarre, because at the same time somebody's mask is going to be fallen, like there is no tomorrow. And this is when things are going to start happening to you in terms of understanding and in terms of this confirmation. And you know, it's just like it's just like really bizarre and really strange, but then again it just shows you what people can be like. And these are people that I'm talking about, not necessarily people who are very close to you, people in your life. I'm saying that you're going to see something, you know, you're going to get hold of the certain information, and this is going to be very specific, but most certainly it's going to make sense to you. This is a really important stage in your life, my gorgeous Taurini, because it's just going to this confirmation, it's also at the same time going to give you determination to go even harder, you know, to actually follow your own path, no matter what's happening around you, no matter what is going on, no matter what people are telling you. This is the realization that you should follow your own intuition, because it's most certainly not going to lead you astray, because something crazy, something mental, something absolutely ludicrous you are going to become aware of. I don't want to become like a completely, oh my god, what is he talking about? No baby, no. This is brilliant, and this is a very powerful knowledge that you are going to have, because pretty much so the last week of July 2021 is going to play a remarkable role, because it's going to help you to remove yourself from a very strange situation, but also at the same time to make the best possible decision. My name is Sasha Bonasin, and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Taurinis. So it's for you, my gorgeous Taurus, and it's for July 2021. So this monthly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Taurinis, and it's for July 2021. So it's all about this huge, massive, enormous realization. No, it's not as much as realization as it is the confirmation. Maybe you were just trying to explain something to, as I said, like to certain people or a certain group of people, and they were like, oh, what are you talking about? You know, this is the type of confirmation that I'm talking about. This is going to mean to you so much, but at the same time it's going to play an absolutely remarkable, mind-blowing role in your life. This is all going to be completely obvious what I'm referring to and what I'm talking about by the end of this month. Specifically the last week of July, it's going to play an important role, where you're going to see how your energy is going to pick up, how your determination is going to pick up, and you are going to become aware of your own strength and power. As long as you follow your intuition, you're not going to be led astray. When it comes to the actual number, like you know, when it comes to the actual sorry, numerology, your number is number 1705. There are two specific situations that are going to take place. The first part of July, you are going to have a remarkable spiritual experience that is going to be so enlightening to you, like there is no tomorrow. At the same time, you're going to have a very powerful sign from somebody who used to be in your life, from the certain person who died, who passed away, you know, who is now in the spirit world, and that person will reconnect with you, and they are going to confirm the certain solution to your problem. You will be thinking about some kind of solution, and the spirit who used to be in your life, it's actually going to confirm this to you, and you will know it because you will feel them. You will have the great sense of them. You will feel their presence. You will feel their power. Whether you're going to be able to kind of like feel them, oh God, you know, with the corner with your eye, or whether you're gonna like just kind of basically smell, you know, the certain food that they used to cook. Maybe they used to smoke lots of tobacco. It really doesn't matter. Maybe you're just gonna suddenly be reminded by them and taken to that part of your life. It doesn't matter. They're gonna be playing an important role when it comes to you having confirmation yet again, but even more importantly, when it comes to the solution to the certain problem, that you will know what to do in order to make the best possible outcome. And the second part of this powerful number 1705, it's the actual, very much so, the certain part of your life. It's beautifully from the mid-July towards the end, the very important part of your life that you have been focusing on, like a work, career, finances, if you're like retired, for example, like what you were kind of wanting to achieve, what you wanted to do, but you will kind of slow down in the process, you know. So this is going to start moving on. An important message you are going to get regarding your personal situation, and that is going to let you know, my gorgeous Taurin, that things are having a rather nice swift change, and this in itself is going to really remarkably going to increase your own determination and power and self-esteem and courage when you simply need it the most. 1705 in numerology also means that, you know, it is just basically you need to let something karmically go. You need to forgive someone. You need to forget some kind of situation that happened in between you and somebody else who's so close to you, who's so important to you, the person who is in your life, who you mean so much to, and that person mean to you so much as well. Something happened like not that long ago, you know, it could be within the last 12 months, or it could be within the last couple of months, you know, but something happened very, very abrupt, maybe in between you and somebody else, and you need to kind of work on this, because this person is very important to you and you're important to that person as well. And I really hope that you can take this in many different ways, that this is an absolutely superb month to actually pay attention to relationships, pay attention to people in your life, because they're not only going to be playing an important role when it comes to you kind of going further with your life and kind of going forward with your life, but at the same time, you know, something is going to happen and it's going to bring you so close to yourself, where you will see and realize how important people in your life are. Think about connection and reconnection, and there is also going to be the return of somebody in your life, that it's actually going to happen. Very powerful and strong reconnection is going to take place, and I like this because it's going to have almost enlightening effect and experience, you know, enlightening effect and impact, on you, and it's just going to almost immediately re-energize you, refresh you, and it's almost certainly going to make you feel like you want to make an adjustment with a specific part of your life that no longer serve you, but you're only going to realize this through somebody who is so important to you, like a family member, brother, sister, you know, or like a best friends, you know, they're also like a family member. Best friends are like also like a real best friends are like meant to be in our lives, you know, they're playing an important role in our life and things like that. So please try to see, who do you need to forgive and forget. This is important, this is very important, and I wouldn't be saying if this person is not significant to you. Maybe you're holding like a certain grudges towards somebody, but you shouldn't really, because this is the person that you mean to so much. So this is something to pay attention to. So basically, you may not even understand who am I talking about, but then again, by the time you get to the actual July, you're going to have a moment when you're going to, oh God, you know, he's getting on my nerves, she's getting on my nerves, you know, you're going to have this moment, so you will specifically know, who am I talking about. It's important. Timing is important, you know, the timing when you realize this balance and responding to it, it's very important indeed. So this is how you will know who this is. On another hand, you know, this month it's going to bring you big mama, mind-blowing improvement, and I really like it. But when it comes to your personal development, this is an improvement, you know, so it's also kind of going to lead towards your own rebirth. Beautiful, but also an important message when it comes to the outcome of the certain efforts, past efforts, that it's really going to surprise you, but it's also yet again going to open your eyes and confirm things to you, and it's going to help you realize the actual possibility around the opportunity that you didn't even realize, and you will see how everything happens when it's meant going to happen, and how everything happens at the right time. And also, you know, when I said this is the time of the personal development throughout this actual months, this is like amazing. So if you do want to kind of like make yourself known, your energy will be very strong and very powerful. If you do want to kind of like promotion, so you kind of like you just kind of do as much as you can, you will be noticed. If you're looking for work, this is the whole month. It's the time to go for it. Not only something very special is going to come to you, but also the very specific part of yourself, very specific element of yourself you're going to get to know. And I say this because suddenly there is a specific area of your life that you're going to feel very connected to, that you want to take on the next level, but it's going to require a bit of like a learning and bit of focus and bit of this perspective that you only can gain while you kind of like learn more about the specific subject. So this is an important month to show yourself, to show your energy, to show your power, to show what you can do. The more you do, the more you're going to achieve. The more you do, the more successful you are going to be. Very important indeed, because most certainly you do have the star when it comes to the actual tarot card, my gorgeous Torini. You do have a star here, so this is important time of the actual hope, you know, that you're going to have wonderful faith, you know, inspiration is going to kick in, and it's about this particular bright prospect that it's going to make you feel alive again. You know, it's pretty much so to do with mixing of the past and present, and you're going to have a strong feeling like how things used to be, and there in between there is going to be an important moment that you are going to have, which is going to help you to reconnect with yourself even more and make you feel even more optimistic. You know, it's an important time of satisfaction, pleasure and happiness, but also an important time when you are going to have an omen, you're going to have a sign. This is a very specific time when lots of signs are having omens and signs. And you know why? Because it's the 7th month of the year. It's a very powerful number, number 7. It's all about our spirituality, connection, our psychic powers, our third psychic eye, our pineal gland. All this is going to work like wonderfully together, but also at the same time it is just connection with our spirit guides, with our guardian angels, and with the actual people who used to be in our lives. And in this particular situation there is going to be the omen that you are going to have yet again. This omen, it's going to come in a form of an animal, but once you see this animal you will know that this is your sign, because something is going to be different about this animal again. Sorry, something is going to be unusual. You will know that this is your messenger. It's either going to be this strange color, either they will look at you unusually, either you will feel some kind of vibration that you didn't feel normally, you know. So it's important to pay attention to, because that very omen, that very sign is bringing you a sacred message. You need to be honest with yourself and give credit to yourself where you need it. You need to give more credit to yourself. Be honest with yourself, but also at the same time it's going to bring a very important hidden emotion to the surface. What exactly this self-illumination is going to do, it's going to bring this hidden emotion. It's going to pinpoint you towards the right direction when it comes to what you're in self-denial about. This is important because it's blocking you, it's blocking your energy, and it's blocking your activity and determination. It's almost immediately going to be pointed towards a certain idea. It's going to lead down towards an important idea that is going to be connected to this, that is most certainly going to be absolutely huge later on. And not even long after that, there is going to be an invitation that you're going to become aware of the certain financial opportunity. So this is something that you just need to kind of have a certain approach around it. Do not rush whatsoever, but it's pretty much so to do with your own advancement, but also taking steps, one step at a time. You know, something very attractive to you, but then again there is the certain request that it's going to be connected to, that you're going to find rather challenging. And this is where I said that, you know, you just need to kind of like, whatever you're doing, whatever you're trying to achieve, there will be a massive, enormous, like a big spiritual experience that you're going to have being pinpointed towards that direction. But there is the learning experience that is just going to, oh my god, it's only going to be tiny little read maybe that you're going to have, but it's just going to open your eyes. And once your eyes are open, you're going to see the whole new world of possibilities and opportunities that are going to revive you like there is no tomorrow. On another hand, my gorgeous Taurinis, you know, I like it. I think it's quite a lot, sorry, with everything that was going on and happening over the last 6 months, you are going to have a very kind of like what you expected, you know, very important news, good news, this is going to be good information, good message, you know. It's to do with your own like a financial gain, with your own advancement. It's what you expected, you know, but then again, it's more importantly, when you get this good news, you're going to be like, yeah, baby, a couple of days later there are certain desires that you're going to realize through this, and that is brilliant because it's pretty much so going to help you to recognize very important abilities that is yet again going to bring you important ideas into your life. Just remember, this is a balanced force that you are going to have throughout the month, so there are going to be lots of like offsetting factors that you should most certainly not ignore. When it comes to your health, my gorgeous Taurinis, this is important to say, you know, the exercise and moving your body in a certain direction, kind of like an exercise, it's really important. I understand that you may not be able to exercise, maybe, you know, I completely understand, but any movement that you could possibly do, it's going to do you so much a wonder, and it's going to make you feel so much better, and it's most certainly going to increase your vibration. And it's also when it comes to like meditation, connection and reconnection with the nature, yet again, I'm keep on saying this to people, sometimes people don't understand how powerful the forest is, because we are the nature, so we benefit from this like there is no tomorrow. Not only the nature has a like a reviving and re-energizing experience on us, but it clears so much negativity, and once the negativity is clear, it's the energy that goes away, and then we are able to connect and reconnect to our future and future planning without the problem. So this is why the connection and reconnection with the nature, my gorgeous Taurini, is just so important. And on another hand, you know, digestion yet again, and a little bit of stress and a little bit of tiredness. So again, you just take something like a natural vitamin B complex, or you eat food which is extremely rich in B vitamins. But if you can't eat food which is extremely rich in B vitamins, then I would just highly suggest you to get like a natural B vitamin complex. But again, you need to make sure to take something like, when you get it, it needs to be natural, and folic acid needs to be made in a folate, and also B12 needs to be made in a natural way. So B vitamin complex, if you take the first thing in the morning, is going to boost your energy, it's going to make you feel so much better, it's going to be beneficial for your entire nervous system, a bit of a stress, but at the same time it's going to be beneficial for your entire digestive system as well. So this is something I would highly recommend you, alongside boosting your friendly bacteria, drinking organic aloe vera juice because it's going to help you with your stomach lining, and also something like a basically for your bones. Again, sensitive bones, which I've seen so many times. Very interesting indeed. So just make sure that you are taking something like a basically calcium, magnesium and zinc, or food which is rich in calcium, magnesium and zinc, and also natural vitamin D. This is going to help you with your bones, alongside either a cod liver oil, or which is going to give you omega-3 essential fatty acids, or organic flaxseed oil, which is a plant version of cod liver oil. So they both give you omega-3 essential fatty acids, but it's going to be amazing when it comes to your concentration, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to boosting your immune system, when it comes to your bones, skeletons. You know, this is fantastic, you know, and it's going to keep your joints moist. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant, or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor, or you just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. I was going to recommend you something like a black obsidian. Is of course a must, because you know, July, August and September, these 3 months are going to be remarkable when it comes to you going on the next stage of your life. But there are lots of like situations that you're going to have that you're going to find quite challenging, you know, because they're going to be involving people that are draining energy. So every single time when that happens, you just wear black obsidian and you just protect your energy, but you stay on top of things. This comes with the sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below, right at the bottom. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well, I have to say that. So now the very first date, have a guess. The 7th of July, I mean, come on, this is a big mama. The 7th of July, this is like a double whammy, double sign, double moment you're gonna have. When it comes to the actual, suddenly you're gonna become aware of something really important. And in particular, when it comes to from the 1st of July until the 7th of July, you're gonna become aware of something really important, and it's only gonna make you feel like a little bit disgusted in a certain way. But you know what? This is brilliant because it's gonna bring a little bit of disappointment. By the same time, this is fantastic because it will exactly reveal, on one hand, it's going to reveal and confirm why you were frequently feeling too restrained, and most importantly, it's going to lead towards new possibilities, new relationships, new approaching to old problems in your life, and new knowledge, which is going to most certainly again lead towards you being really motivated and realizing, most importantly, exactly what part of your life you need to put more effort in until full success is attained. Okay, it's pretty much something that is going to give you pleasure, but it's more about reminding you, no, you need to carry on, no, you need to carry on doing just that. You see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to bring you a hopeful outlook, and also at the same time very favorable expectation, because it's going to be almost immediately connected to new alliances, and this is exactly what you need at this moment in your life. On another hand, just remember this 7th of July, it's also going to mark the return of somebody very special, like a very special person in your life, like an old friend or somebody very, very special, who is also at the same time going to have a mind-blowing mind-blowing news to tell you. Okay. The second important date, now before I go there, Rhodochrosite is another thing I was going to recommend you. It's absolutely a must, as I said again, because a lot is going to be going on in July, August and September. Rhodochrosite is one of the most powerful crystals because it has got this power to bring a balance into your life almost instantly. So if you feel low, if you feel drained, if you feel tired, these things affect you quite a lot, because you're going to be spiritually open. You see, you can get drained even easier. So that's why every time when you're doing something important and you want to talk, you want to express yourself, you want to say the right things without thinking later, oh, I should have said this, I should have said that, Rhodochrosite is a must. This gorgeous crystal comes with a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Taurinis, you're also supporting my channel as well. 11th of July, it's like a really important time. You are gonna wake up on the 11th of July in the morning, and just there is going to be a very strong sense of what exactly you need to do, and this is going to come from the actual energy that you're going to feel. You will know exactly what to do in order to not only do the right thing when it comes to your own stability, but also is the determination that you are going to feel. It's initiative that you're going to feel. This is going to give you strength at the same time, but it's going to make you so much more active around the part of your life that you really need to deal with, you know, and it's going to bring you success later on. You are going to start something absolutely mind-blowing here in between the 11th of July and the end of that month. It's very important to pay attention to what you're starting to kind of do that you really like, and it really surprises you, because it's going to grow really, really far. It's going to go really far. In spiritual terms, I can see it like a baby. In a spiritual term, baby means something beautiful, something significant, something mind-blowing, something life-changing, something that is just going to be like a great news, something that is going to change your life, something that is going to be keep on growing and keep on bringing meaning into our lives and keep on changing. You see, this is in spiritual terms, baby. Everything beautiful, emotional, powerful, that is going to keep on changing and growing as we go along. So this is what I'm talking about. And at the same time, there is somebody going to give you an advice that is really going to mind blow you. Mind blow you? Can you say this? That you're going to find kind of mind blowing, you know? And this is also going to play an important role, because first of all, you're going to be like, no, I can't believe this. But then again, it's going to be direct answer to the actual overburden feeling and excessive pressures that you kind of felt with a certain problems or at around certain problems in your life over the last 10 weeks, because you're going to have a control over a situation, strength, courage, you know, energy, determination. I absolutely like it, because it's going to reflect on your activity, you know, on your action, confidence, and most certainly an important news about your own accomplishment is going to happen at exactly the right time, because it's going to reveal reveal some kind of plan for you, new plan, you know, something that you attempted before, or you wanted to attempt it before because you didn't want to do it, because you didn't have a confidence, because there were so many uncertain efforts around. So now, most certainly, now you are going to have the necessary confidence in order to go for it. So this is why this is so important. And on another hand, you know, my gorgeous Taurinis, it's basically about the moment of justice. You know, this is brilliant because you have been waiting for something, and this moment of justice is coming, and this in itself is going to bring you so much self-satisfaction, but also it's going to confirm certain uncertainties to you. But it's even more importantly, it's what advice you're going to gain out of it, you know, your own kind of like a learning lesson. You're going to learn a very, very important lesson here. The third important date, my gorgeous Taurinis, it's going to be on the 30th of July. Now, the 30th of July is just like a very significant message that you are going to have about your own kind of like what you have been waiting for, you know. It's to do with the actual certain difficulties that affected you, and they affected your success, that affected your material attainment. So now you're going to find yourself on a much higher level here, and I really like it. And most importantly, you know, it's going to start kind of the beginning of understanding, you know, and this is also going to reflect on you reaching towards a really important enlightenment. It's fantastic because you will know that you need to be patient about specific part of your life that is going to work for you wonderfully. And also, most importantly, it's about bringing things together into a perfect union. Management, it's going to be very important when it comes to your life, and also you making an adjustment, you know, when it comes to a good influence. Somebody is going to have a really good influence in impact on you at the same time, you know, because you will be able to recognize your own success through somebody else. And most importantly, you will be able to recognize what part of your life you need to put more energy towards when it comes to devotion, and what, most importantly, what services what services and effort you need to kind of put towards a specific goal. It's fantastic because it's going to start the process of a spiritual departure, a spiritual journey when it comes to the advancement into the unknown, and it's all going to start with this wonderful and very powerful and very important alteration. So now, my gorgeous Taurinis, sorry, I'm just going to see what to pay attention to in the first part of July, mid part of July, and the last part of July. So the first part of July, it's just to basically remember that honoring family traditions will be very important here. You will see what I mean. And on another hand, you know, passing on knowledge, it's very important. You will know that there are specific people in your life that you should pass on the certain knowledge at the right moment, at the right time. Mid part of July is just basically about, you know, you're going to be thinking about a certain choice, but then again, you need to embrace true love, and you need to embrace your own feelings, your own emotions, because there is a certain choice that you will make, and that choice can only come from your heart. The third part of July, you also need to remember, basically, you know, I really like this because it's all about the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, and I really like this because it's connected to the positive changes that you're going to be aware of. And at the same time, you know, you need to remember to pay attention to details, because you're going to realize something, and you're going to have this very powerful and strong ability to read in between the lines. Something is going to be revealed to you while you paying attention to the details. So just remember that, my gorgeous Taurinis, indeed. So now I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationship. Okay, so this is for those of you who are in relationship, my gorgeous Taurinis, and this is for July 2021. Oh my Lord, you see, absolutely fantastic, huge, enormous change. It's going to take place. I really like this. You are going to feel lots of happiness and pleasure, but most importantly, an important moment, news you're both going to have when it comes to overcoming certain obstacles and challenges. And this is going to be brilliant, because now this is going to make you realize that there is a very powerful negotiation that you're both going to have, and after that powerful negotiation that you're going to have, you both with somebody else, my gorgeous Taurinis, this is also at the same time going to really make you realize a very kind of overwhelming moment. You know, this negotiation, it's going to like be very great for you, because at the same time it's going to help you realize few days later an important like prospect that you wouldn't kind of realize before. An important beginning with unlimited possibilities. This is the time when you're going to make a very important decision as a couple, my gorgeous Taurinis, indeed. And this is only going to be the beginning, you know. It's all boiling down towards you realizing an important opportunity that you realized before, but just now, the last week of July is going to help you realize things around it, so many possibilities, and you're not going to be able to ignore. And this is the right thing to do. This is the right way to go. Fantastic. The beginning of a really wonderful adventure you're both going to have. I like it. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Taurinis, I'm just going to see what is going to happen. Oops, with those of you who are single, the Chariot. I mean, this is brilliant. I think that, you know, it is not going to be that long until somebody walks, Knight of Wands, of course. It is not going to be long until somebody walks into your life, and I'm really, really glad. You are actually going to have a really powerful moment when it comes to the actual, your own spirituality, your own uniqueness, your own weirdness. There is some kind of specific part of your life that you're really going to enjoy when it comes to your own uniqueness, when it comes to your own spirituality. This is going to be really personal to you, but at the same time you're going to make a really strong decision in order to continue the certain part of your life, something that you weren't doing for a while, and something where you should be putting more energy in, because somebody very special is about to walk into your life, my gorgeous Taurinis, and it's not going to be that long at all. But you will know, this is what I said, when you have this moment, you will have a moment of your own spirituality, of your own connection with yourself, and that in itself, it's almost going to like kind of highlight the specific part of your life that you should be kind of like continuing on. And very soon after that, this person is about to show up, and it's about to change your life literally. That person may not show up in July, but because July and August are so strongly connected, I wouldn't be surprised if this person is going to walk into your life in August, but it's not going to be that long whatsoever. Okay, my gorgeous Taurinis, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace, and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.